This is the first mass start race in the 2026 FICL season. After the prologue race at Caloosahatchee, we now travel to Santos Trails in Ocala. We were only separated by a handful of seconds in the prologue time trial, so this is anyone's race. I have to play all of my cards right even to have a chance at the podium. One lap of this course for the high schoolers is 7 miles long with a staggering 95 feet of climbing. And the course is made up of 2 green-rated single-track loops. I raced in the Varsity category with 14 competitors and I had to do 3 laps of this course. The middle schoolers and 5th graders loop of this course was shorter and around 4 miles per lap.
3, 2, 1.
And we are racing. I had a pretty good start coming into this super sandy turn in 3rd. In this race, it is crucial to get into the single track close to the front because there is very little passing opportunities on this course. I entered the single track in 4th, which is a pretty good position. I definitely redeemed myself a little bit here because some of my past hole shots have not been very good. Now this section of trail was a single track trail that was turned into 2-way double track. And boy did I hit a lot of these plastic poles here. Luckily they were soft and flimsy so it didn't really affect me. The Space Coast rider slides out in front of me and made a very impressive save, and now we have to catch back up to the lead riders. This is probably one of the most competitive varsity fields that FICL has ever had, which resulted in the group staying together for a long time. We exit the single track and ride along the paved trail here because we're not allowed to ride on it. It was tighter than it looked because going onto the paved trail at all except for the crossing would result in instant disqualification. Now we enter the second single track loop. This whole course was very similar to the prologue, with it being very twisty and having a lot of flat turns. The trail was very sandy and some areas were covered with leaves, but this turned out not to be much of a problem because it had rained the night before and a little bit an hour before the race, so the sand was pretty grippy. The Space Coast rider slides out again here and manages to save it, and we once again have to push hard to catch back up to the two lead riders. After finishing that second loop, we ride alongside the paved trail again. Here, one of the Gainesville riders attacks pretty hard and builds a gap. To be honest, I wasn't ready for this attack, so I just stayed on Space Coast's wheel here. So now starting lap 2, I put in an effort to get back to the front of the group. Now the Gainesville rider who attacked had made a huge gap already.
Hell yeah, baby!
A second Gainesville rider and a Starkey rider go past me, and I try to stay on them, and we put in a strong effort to try to catch up to the first Gainesville rider.
Huh? How's the gap? They're out of sight. We got a good gap.
We had a decent gap to 5th place, but a third Gainesville rider brings the rest of the group back to us.
What's the gap? What's the gap?
Silent. Yeah. Is somebody still out front? Yeah. Bryson's like 40 up. We're up.
What are you guys feeding that kid?
Whoa. I don't even know. He doesn't even eat. Keeping up with me on a 26 to 3x8. Now he has nice.
You guys can't do that, all right? Just be careful.
On this open area, the Gainesville rider ahead of me takes the lead of our group to try to catch back up to the Gainesville rider that is up ahead. And once again, we get a gap to the riders behind us.
Big gap. Michael!
After a while, the pace drops a little and a Lakeland rider catches back up to us, bringing the whole rest of the group with him. The pace dropped a lot here, as you can see, with my heart rate being in the mid 150s, which is pretty relaxed for me. Starting lap 3, guess who came up next to me?
Where'd you come from? What? We thought you were ahead, dude.
You weren't ahead?
He was behind us the whole freaking time.
So remember that first Gainesville rider that attacked the previous lap? Well, turns out that he ended up turning too early where the tape was missing instead of going through the gate, and had been behind us the whole time. So we had spent that whole lap chasing a ghost. We are getting close to the end of the race, so we were starting to catch up to some of the riders in different high school categories. This was going to make passing my own competitors a lot harder while trying to be respectful to the other category racers. On the second single track loop, the Ocala Gallops rider tries to pass me but couldn't make the pass. Again, the Ocala Gallops rider tries to pass me, but there isn't enough room at our speed. And now for a third time, the Ocala Gallops rider tries to pass me, but once again, he can't make the pass as we were right at the end of the race, so everyone was working hard to hold their positions. My front camera died here right before the finish, which is annoying, but we come out of the single track and the sprint is on for a group of 7. I tried to pass the Space Ghost rider but couldn't quite merge back in, and I hit the plastic pole and lost my balance a little bit. But I held it together and continued to sprint to the line. So that is it for the second race in the 2026 FICL season. I finished in 4th place with a time of 1 hour 13 minutes and 21 seconds and an average speed of 17 miles per hour. This was a ton of fun and I can't wait for the next round. If you want to watch the full race uncut, then click the link to the extended cut in the description and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next 3 races in the season. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one.